Beloved, once you begin staying with presence, once you stop fleeing discomfort, something very interesting becomes obvious. The mind does not want to stay still. Not because it's bad, not because it's broken, but because movement is how it learned to survive. The mind is addicted, not to thoughts themselves, but to motion, moving toward answers, moving away from discomfort, moving into planning, moving into remembering, moving into fixing. And it all feels productive, necessary, and responsible. But here's the truth presence reveals. The mind moves not to solve reality, but to avoid intimacy with it. Stillness feels threatening to the mind because stillness dissolves the mind's role as protector. In presence, the mind is no longer in charge, and it knows it. So it whispers, "Think about this. You're missing something. You should understand this better. This isn't enough." These are not problems, they are invitations back into movement. And the moment you follow them, presence fractures, not dramatically, quietly. Presence doesn't disappear, your attention just relocates. Here's the key distinction this episode offers. Presence is not the absence of thought. Presence is freedom from compulsive movement. Thoughts will rise, sensations will rise, feelings will rise. What breaks presence is not their appearance, it's the reflex to go somewhere with them. The mind says, "Follow me." Presence says, "Stay." And staying does not require effort, it requires non-participation. This is subtle, and this is where many sincere practitioners struggle. They try to stop the mind, they try to quiet thought, they try to control awareness. But presence doesn't need management, it needs permission. When you stop obeying the impulse to move, even for a few seconds, the spell weakens, and something profound becomes obvious. You are not the movement, you are the space aware of movement. The mind begins to soften, not because it is defeated, but because it was finally seen. Presence doesn't exile the mind, it relieves it of duty it never wanted. And in that relief, truth stabilizes. Before we end this episode, let's make this practical. Today, notice one moment when the mind urges you to go somewhere, to plan, to fix, to figure, or to rehearse. When you notice it, do nothing. Don't stop the thought. Don't judge it. Don't follow it. Simply say inwardly, "Movement noticed." And remain where you are for just 5 seconds. That pause is presence reclaiming ground. If you want support practicing this gently and consistently, you'll find presence-based awareness practices inside the Vibrational Sanctuary, designed to work with the mind instead of against it. And if this episode helped you to see something you've never named before, share it with someone who believes their mind is the problem. It isn't. It's just tired of running.